Hello, 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 and welcome back to the Mighty Beans podcast. I am one of the co hosts for today, Miguel, also known as Junior, and I would like to apologize for anybody out there listening. There has very obviously been quite the delay in our uploading, but that's because a lot's happened in the past month,
Oh yeah.
and we're going to get into that. But before we do, Ruby, how you doing today?
Doing pretty good, pretty good. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, and how you doing, Francisco?
What's up, bitches? It's me. I'm doing fine, except I'm not, and I won't be. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds very promising.
it's just work. Work sucks right now. So. Yeah.
Yeah.
Holidays are coming up.
Yeah, that's literally the only thing that's sucking at the moment. But by tomorrow, everything will be fine.
All right.
Well, what about you, Junior?
I'm good. I'm alright. I'm actually kind of sick today. We got a little bit of a stomach bug from our trip.
Damn.
Because we went to Mexico, and I think one of our tias got us sick because she was originally sick, and then she hung out with everybody, and now multiple of us are sick.
Damn. That's real sad boy hours.
That's one thing that pisses me off. Like, if you're sick, fucking stay home. Why be out and about and get other people sick?
Because she was trying to get drunk with the familia.
So? Don't give a shit. You're sick. Stay home.
All right. But yeah, let's get started with what was the very first thing that, made us delay our podcast. Jacob, my buddy, came down to visit, and he was staying with me for about 10 days. And during that whole process, I had no time to do any of the editing or anything, and we didn't have any time to record as well. That was fun, we hung out, we went out, did some things, took some day off, a couple days off work, and the reason he came down was for...
I got married.
Woo!
Francisco's married!
Yee. So I'm officially a married man, as opposed to a single that's ready to mingle.
Oh my god. You're now tingled and ready to mingle.
It's been about, what, 3 weeks now? How's marriage life going for you, Francisco?
It feels exactly the same as it's been these last few years. Because marriage, well, like, the whole, like, getting married process, it doesn't really change the way things, like, work.
Mm-hmm.
So we, like, still act the same way. We both still get on each other's nerves. And it's,
Yeah.
and it's amazing. But besides that, there was really no difference except for the fact that she's going to be taking my last name, so...
Nice.
Ooh, exciting.
And taxes.
Taxes.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get a nice cut there.
I hope so. Damn. If I don't,
Yeah, that's what they all say.
if I don't, there will be hell to pay. IRS, I'm coming for you. If
Oh
you're,
my god.
if anyone listening to this is part of the IRS, fuck you personally.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the IRS can suck a fat one.
Like, damn.
It's true, though.
It is true.
But anyways, now that we're on here, how was your guys' vacation to Mexico? Well, it wasn't a vacation, but how was Mexico?
It was like half vacation, half not. Do you want to tell them,
Yeah.
Ruby?
So for some context, we went to a place called Alamos, Sonora, a small little town, to bury my grandma, who passed away quite recently. And we went to do it over Dia de los Muertos. So it was kind of like 3 things in one go. The first, of course, was to bury my nana, right? Let her rest in peace in her hometown. Second was to see Dia de los Muertos for the first time, like how they actually do it in Mexico, kind of learn about the culture. And the third was for my mom to be able to visit her hometown and kind of say goodbye. She keeps tottering back and forth. I feel really bad for her, right? That she never wants to come back because now there's like truly nothing left for her in Alamos. But then, she wants to come back just to visit my nana, and that's it. So she's kind of having a hard time with it.
Yeah, it's a little rough.
Yeah, my condolences.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
But it was also kind of a little bit of a vacation, too, because, while we were down there, we took advantage of the fact that, we were in Mexico, so we ate a lot of... Oh my god, Sonoran hot dogs are so fucking good.
Oh, everyone's stomach, though, got fucked up.
Oh my god, dude, I cannot tell you how many hot dogs I ate the whole time I was down there.
You go to Mexico and the first thing you eat is hot dogs?
Dude, you have no idea how fucking good the hot dogs are.
Dude, hot dogs from the motherland are nothing compared to the ones, or it's the other way around. The ones here are nothing compared to the motherland.
Yeah, I was like,
look, man, I've had Huero Canelos, so I'm good.
Dude, it's not the same.
No.
I mean, Huero Canelos is pretty close, but dude, there's such an obvious difference.
I think Huero Canelos is, it's pretty. I mean, it's amazing, honestly. Nothing extraordinary, but I'd say it's the closest thing.
We need to take you to better places if that's the case.
Are you telling me you don't like Huero Canelos?
No, I do. What I'm trying to say is, that's the basic hot dog. It's the Little Caesars in the hot dog world.
I wouldn't say that.
That's putting it really fucking
I would say Wiener Schnitzels is like the Little Caesars in the hot dog world.
I don't like Wiener Schnitzel's hot dog, so I don't want to compare it to that.
It's definitely comparable.
I don't like it, so that's why I didn't. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna take you to some places, and whenever you want to come to Mexico or you got everything ready for that, we can take you to some pretty good spots.
I'm game.
And when I say we, I mean my dad, because he knows.
Fair enough. Can't wait to go to Rocky Point someday.
Yeah,
get drunk off of 4 margaritas, drinking them all within a 15-minute span.
Yeah, that sounds like you.
I asked a stupid question. I know that you have been to Rocky Point.
Nah, dude, as soon as I step foot back in Rocky Point, I'm gonna be like, my powers have doubled since we last met.
And the bartender was gonna say, double the price, twice the fall.
No, watch the bartender be like, hey, I remember you! And he pulls out a tray of chicken nuggets like, I forgot these.
Dude, that would honestly be amazing if he did that.
He has a fucking beard, like a wizard's beard. Like Gandalf.
Dude, have you ever told that story before?
Probably not on the podcast.
That's a great story. You should tell it.
I thought we did. About him missing his chicken nuggies? Or chicken tenders?
Okay, we might have said it and I just don't remember. But long story short, I was ordering chicken nuggets and, what was it, ice cream with fries at a bar at Rocky Point. And as soon as I got my closed tray, it was just french fries. There was no chicken nuggets or ice cream. And I kind of got mad.
Kinda?
Oh, kinda. More than kinda, I'd say.
Dude, you were so pissed because you were tipsy. You slammed that tray on the fucking counter, looked me dead in the eye and said, where the fuck are my chicken nuggets? And lifted the whole thing of fries and waterfalled it back into the container.
There may be some truth to that.
And
oh my god.
And you picked up the whole tray and slammed it on the table too.
Oh yeah. You were pissed, dude.
I'm not gonna confirm nor deny these allegations bestowed upon me.
Oh my god.
Allegations of fact.
But that's the long story short, pretty much.
That was a good day. For me.
Long story. That was hilarious.
We should do that again sometime.
I'm down. I want to see you get mad again.
That was so
nah, I'm gonna be wise this time. I'm gonna make sure I get my goddamn nuggets.
But that was a funny ass day.
But yeah, so besides that, yeah, I went on my honeymoon. We went to this place called Carlsbad in California. I don't know if you guys have heard of it.
No, I haven't.
No. All I know is that you also went to Legoland. That's all I know.
Yep. Legoland is located in Carlsbad.
Oh, okay. I didn't know where it was.
At first I thought it was in San Diego until I found out that it wasn't. And I'm like, oh, this is San Diego? It's really small. And I'm like, oh wait, this is Carlsbad. Never mind. But we stayed in the hotel, and Legoland was only a 15-minute drive away. So it was like really
Hey, that's pretty good.
Hey, look at that.
Oh yeah. I only had to gas up once, and it was only because of, the trip here. Or the trip to get to Carlsbad. Everything else is super close. The mall was a 10-minute drive. All like the major stores were all a 10-minute drive. Legoland 10 minutes. Everything. And the beach was a 20-minute walk.
Ooh, even better.
Yeah. It was amazing.
Sounds like you guys had a really good time.
It was really good. It makes me kind of want to, buy a house over there.
Oof.
Until I found out that there's literally no house under $1 million for sale.
Yeah, and have fun with those property taxes, my guy.
Yeah, it doesn't sound very fun.
You don't know what that is?
That's a thing?
Oh, yeah, dude. You don't get to have the
damn.
land. You don't get to have that land for fucking free.
Well, no, that's why they call it a mortgage that you have to pay off.
Oh no, you're paying for the building, my dear. Now you have to pay for your house to be on the spot.
What do you mean the house to be on the spot? That makes no sense.
Yes, that's what property taxes are. You pay for two different things. You pay for the house you live in, the building, and then you pay for the land your building is on, hence property taxes.
Sounds rigged.
That's gay.
I pay for property taxes for the trailer that we live in right now.
Yo, that's fucking stupid.
Well, welcome to America.
Welcome to being an adult.
I think as soon as you pay off your house, you should be able to not pay anything anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah, you would think.
But the government are greedy bastards, and they take whatever the fuck they want.
Can they stop?
You can try.
We can overthrow the government if you want.
Yeah, that happened a few years ago. Look how well that turned out.
Well, you asked, and he's just giving options.
Listen, all I'm saying is they didn't try very hard, is all I'm saying.
Maybe we should raid Area 51 again.
That's so funny.
Look how well that worked out for them.
I mean, they kind of reconverted the Area 51 raid into a music festival, so that's kind of cool.
Dude, actually, speaking of that, have you guys, do you guys, watch Mr. Beast?
No.
Not really. Why?
Dude, I've been watching Mr. Beast for a few years now, and his videos are getting wilder and wilder, and he's making some fucking changes in the world, dude.
Besides that forest?
What forest? Oh, you mean when he planted all the trees?
Yeah.
Yeah, besides that. He did this thing recently that I saw where he went to Africa. He went to a bunch of small villages in Africa, and they took one of those big drilling machines where they drill for well water, and he installed a shit ton of freshwater wells in a bunch of villages and shit, as well as giving them pressurized water that they can use to take showers and stuff with.
Wow.
Ah, damn. So he's actually helping around the world.
He's yeah.
Dude, he's fucking sick. And he's doing shit that the government could easily do, but they just don't want to.
Oh no, those
How much you want to bet Mr. Beast is going to end up dead somewhere because of that?
Probably.
You fucking better not, or else I'm going to go crazy.
Gonna go beast mode?
Exactly. Wake your ass up. It's time to go beast mode.
Shesha messaged something. Let's see. No, I'm going to sleep, guys. Gotta take medicine and nap before work.
Because she got sick too.
Damn, son.
Fucking loser.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm the last survivor standing on that part, but
I'm still standing.
I was having rumblies earlier.
Yeah, there's some sort of stomach bug.
Have you considered squashing it? I got some raid. You guys want to borrow some?
No, it's okay.
I got an exterminator.
I got plenty of stuff. I'm an exterminator.
Nah, Well then, what the fuck you waiting for,
I'm
homie?
just gonna swallow all my chemicals.
Oh my god.
Genius. Why didn't I think of that?
It's brilliant, I say, brilliant. So, what you
Alright,
guys doing right now?
I am drawing my new character.
I am playing Starfield. Not doing anything story related. I'm kind of just like taking on bounties and completing them. Easy shit.
Yeah, still playing Starfield though.
Oh yeah. I'm not even into New Game Plus yet. I've gotten too far to throw it all away.
Yeah, I was so done with that game.
Damn, there was
Why?
something that I wanted to give a critique about because I just finished, but I don't remember what the fuck it was.
Why were you done with Starfield?
That game is just so fucking bland to me. There's not a lot going on in that game.
That's fair. Cause honestly, like half of it is loading screens.
Yeah, there's a ton
Did I
of loading
ever-
screens, and then there's just like all the dialogue options are all very mid and not very engaging or fun, and all the characters all say the same shit, no matter like which option you pick, anyway. So like it doesn't even feel like your choices matter. You know, stuff like that,
90% of the explorable planets are just like rocks.
pretty much.
So yeah,
So,
while I
yeah.
understand, I do not share in that opinion. Only because of Shipbuilder. That's literally it.
Yeah,
Sort of
if I
boring is
was
what you're saying.
pretty much. I mean, the combat was fun in the beginning, and then after a while, like it just got really repetitive. And then you can use, I use basically the same gun throughout most of my playthrough. I found like an explosive maelstrom like in the beginning of the game, and I used it for almost like 80% of my entire playthrough.
Damn.
And it kept shredding, so they had no reason to replace it. And then there's a large variety of guns, but you have like no incentive to actually use any of them because ammo is never an issue, and if it ever is, at least in my playthrough, it's never an issue. And if it ever does become one, you can always just buy more ammo because I had a fuck ton of money. And even if you do run out of ammo for this one gun, you can just switch to another gun and use all the ammo you've been collecting for that gun. And then you still have like 7 other guns like in storage that you haven't even touched once because there's just no reason to touch them.
That's understandable.
Like, have you even used ammo type .43 Ultra Mag?
Yeah, actually, the Urban Eagle uses it.
Oh yeah, you're right, it does.
And that's and that's one of like my only pistols that I carry on me. I carry 2 pistols, and it's the Ultra Eagle, which uses the .43 Ultra Mag, and the modified like XM 2311,
Yeah, the
which
Glock
uses
looking
a
one.
45 caliber.
I swear these numbers just get higher
Yeah.
and higher, and I'm not understanding what the fuck they are.
It's alright, you don't need to.
Yeah, if you're not like a space fanatic, you probably won't even be bothered to want to try this game.
Yeah, that was my favorite part about the game.
Well-
Like, the most excited I was for the game was the space exploration. And then, yeah, it just sucks.
I am a fanatic for space. I actually find it very fascinating and interesting. The only thing though is that like when you have to remember the numbers, I'm just like, ugh.
The numbers, Mason.
What numbers? What numbers?
So that's just like that, like what weapon numbers, ammo numbers, and shit like that. And it's like confusing.
You really don't need to memorize any of that. The game will tell you for you.
Oh really? Oh okay.
Yeah.
The only ones that I really know are like the 11 millimeter and the 7.77.
Yeah. And then the
And it's only-
6.55, I think is the other one.
I know the MP15.
Don't forget number 15, Burger King Barbados.
Barbados.
Don't forget 2 number 9s, a number 9 large. Number 6
Number
with
6
extra
with
dip.
extra dip. A number 7.
2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda.
What?
Barbados.
Oh! Motherfucker.
I don't remember that part.
Yeah, it's from GTA 5.
Anyways, yeah, I'm still playing Lies of P. That game is still fucking excellent. That's still like a contender for Game of
thought
the
you-
Year for me.
I thought you finished it.
No, I feel like I'm in the end game right now, just basing it like on lore and things I've done. But I haven't finished it yet because I got sick and I just didn't feel like playing it.
Oh.
But I could probably beat it within an hour. Is where I'm guessing where I'm at.
Yeah, because I thought you were at the end already.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm in the last area. I just haven't gotten to the final boss.
Oh, okay. I thought you were already there. That's why I was like, what? I thought you did it.
Nah, that one boss you saw me fight wasn't the final.
Jesus Christ, it wasn't?
Nah. It was a fucking sick-ass fight, though.
Dude. Fucking good luck, then. Jesus Christ.
It sounds like you're having hell of a time.
Dude, it's honestly great. The only thing that would make this game better is a multiplayer system like how Dark Souls has one. So you can play with friends. Because right now, as far as I'm aware, it only is single player. If you ever want help during a fight, you have to summon an NPC. But for the most part, it's a fucking banger ass game.
Maybe they will add that feature. Because it's still a newer game, isn't it?
Yeah, it came out just a little after Starfield.
Oh yeah, in like a span of 1 month, like fucking 5 games came out.
Yeah.
Speaking of new game, I really want to play Sonic Frontiers. Like, the more I'm listening to the soundtrack and seeing fan art on Twitter, the more I'm like, God damn it, dude, I want to play. Like, I want to know what the fuck's happening.
It's time to face your fears.
I don't wanna.
And see me cry.
I don't want to grow up. I want to be a Toys R Us kid.
Hang on, guys. I'll be right back.
No, you won't. You liar. She's gone forever. Alright, time to wrap it up.
All right, boys. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you guys in the next week.
So I'm currently playing through Skyward Sword right now, actually. I don't know why, but for some reason when I played this game as a kid, I really didn't like it. And
I feel like it was just because of motion controls.
No, it wasn't even that. I thought the motion controls were fun. There was something else about the game that I really, really didn't like. But then the remaster came out, and I've been playing through the remaster the past ever since I went to Mexico. So the past like few days, and I've been having fun. Honestly, I think this game's pretty good.
Wow. So you've been missing out all these years then?
Yeah.
Did you ever know like what the game was about? Like what goes on?
Yeah, I know pretty much everything about the game just because of videos that I've seen. I've seen a bunch of videos that are like, oh, ranking these boss fights from these Zelda games, stuff like that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I've seen a lot, but for the most part,
it's your first time experiencing it.
Yeah, it's my first time experiencing it, and I don't know like the solutions to any puzzles or anything, so that's all going to be new to me as well.
Guys, I brought a chubby character and she's so cute.
You did what?
I bought a chubby character and she's super cute.
Is it Kirby?
No.
Then I'm not interested.
Oh my god. Wait, did you say curvy or Kirby?
Kirby.
No, it's not Kirby.
But is she curvy?
She is Kirby.
Alright, sold.
You crazy bitch. I'm in.
You son of a bitch, I'm in.
What? She's very persuasive.
We just saw that movie the other day.
We just saw that movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, that movie is fucking hilarious. What?
To those that don't know, we're talking about Lilo and Stitch.
Lilo
if you don't
and
fucking know
Stitch.
Lilo and Stitch, dude, there's like... I feel sorry for you.
Hey, I'm pretty sure there are some people that don't know exactly what movie we're talking about by one quote, so...
It is so popular, Francisco, it was used for weeks on fucking TikTok.
Persuasive!
So, I really hope they would know it comes from Lilo and Stitch.
No need to, be hostile towards our audience. Unless she was a bitch.
fine.
Well, in that case, get out of here.
I'm sure they would understand.
We are
So they
Disney
better.
fans here. Except for our cousin of ours who's only seen everything in fucking Spanish.
Yeah, I wonder who that could be.
Damn. Sounds like an idiot.
I mean, I didn't say it, but
But you thought it. All right, Francisco. Let's get into your topics today.
whoa.
Yeah, all three of them.
Hold, hang on a second. I'll be right back.
Que madre otra vez, güey.
Sound like Miguelin when you say that.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was going for. No, I was talking to one of my coworkers, and he's looking to get a new job because he's not satisfied where he's working right now, and he told me that he had a dream of like him working at his job, and then he like gets a call that he got hired for this one place that he applied for, and in his dream he like dropped everything he was doing and he left and he went to his new job. And I'm like, bro, that's a sign. And dreams, like, dreams can be fucking wacky depending on which ones you have, but for the most part dreams can be like really fucking serious. Like, they could possibly make decisions for you and shit in case you're uneasy. Have you ever had anything like that?
I missed a whole thing that happened, so someone will need to explain something to me.
So, long story short, dreams are kind of wacky, and they could lead to like, crazy life-changing decisions that are laid out in front of you. So his coworker is looking for a new job, and he had a dream that he applied to a new job and got the job, and he left. So the question is, has something like that ever happened to you, where like a dream, affected a decision or something, right?
Yeah. Or like just like a dream has, yeah, pretty much that.
I haven't had a dream where I was indecisive about something, and the dream led me to like make a decision. But I have had several dreams now where I'm in a situation, whether it's like at my house or something like that, and I see someone in my dream I've never met before, and then literally the next day I meet them.
That's weird because your brain can't make up faces. So you probably have seen this person before and you just like overlooked it,
It's probably what I imagine it is, because they both happened at school. Like, I met this person. The most recent one that happened was my sophomore or junior year of high school, and I met this girl at a house party, and then we hooked up, and then literally the next day I saw her in my Spanish class, and I had never seen or interacted or talked to her before that. But I'd probably seen her walking around the campus before,
Yeah.
I never had a dream really affect my decision on something, but I've had dreams. Well, okay, hang on, let me back up. I only dream in black and white. For some reason, I don't dream in color.
It's because you're a furry.
Bitch.
No, I don't think it has to do with that. When there's something, though, happening in my dream that is important or, like, as a warning for me on something that I'm about to encounter a challenge, that specific thing isn't color, but something significant that points them out. The most vivid dream I had of that was meeting an old acquaintance of mine that I don't know anymore. In the dream, I was just sitting around in a park playing with a random dog, like a stranger dog kind of thing. And then someone called my name, and I looked over, and her jacket was in red. Like bright, bright red. And we were talking as if we've known each other for years, because I had no idea who the fuck that was. Fast forward to like a week or two later, I had that dream. In drama class in high school, that same girl appeared, and her name was Beth. And her and I became friends.
I know Beth.
Exactly. And the reason why the coat was in red is because that's the same exact coat she was wearing when she warned me about another girl named G who had a crush on me. Like that same day, she was wearing that red coat.
Spooky.
Interesting.
So that's how my dreams work.
Okay, but it still like has something to do with, like your future.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. It just never changed what I was gonna do when I saw her, and I realized, oh, I dreamt of you somehow.
Yeah.
What about you, Cisco?
As opposed to like, actually, yeah, it has affected some decisions. So there was this girl that I would hang out with, and we hung out for like maybe a month or two or something. And leading up to like this specific day, I would have dreams of like things that would happen the next day, kind of like premonitions. And they would always happen. And then there comes this one day where in my dream, I let my friend drive my car, and in my dream, she rear-ends a car that like braked in front and she didn't have time to brake. So my dream just ended with like the car crash.
Damn.
And that day, like we hung out and she wanted to drive. She's like, I want to drive. And I'm like, no, I'm not letting you drive. This is literally the only time I'm not going to let you drive. And as we were driving, like I was being extra careful. And I actually saw the same car that we rear-ended in my dream. And
whoa,
I was driving right behind it as well. And I was telling my coworker about that. And he brought up this thing where like there are some cultures where if you see a white horse in your dream, it signifies like death to you or a loved one. And the car I was driving right behind in real life and in my dream was a white Mustang.
Jesus.
And I thought that was like pretty spooky, but also like really cool.
It's kind of crazy that you bring this up, actually, because we just saw the Five Nights at Freddy's movie literally like an hour ago. And I'm not going to spoil anything, but dreaming is actually a major plot point in that movie.
As opposed to, like, premonition-wise, or just, like, dreams?
Kind of a bit of both, honestly. And another reason why I think it's kind of funny you actually bring this up is because just a couple weeks ago, I actually did a little bit of research on dreams. And because I was just curious as to why we dream and how we dream and things like that.
How premonitions are possible?
Yeah, why those things happen. And the simplified version of it is we really don't know why. Everything at this point is pretty much just theories. One of the biggest theories as to reasons why we dream is because it allows our brains to simulate dangerous situations in a safe place, to prepare us for it, essentially. Like for example, like the way you brought it up, Francisco, like driving the cars.
Uh-huh.
Getting into a car accident, it's kind of a dangerous situation that your brain was able to simulate in a safe place. Some scientists believe that our ancestors developed, the method of dreaming. Like our ancient ancestors, their brains developed dreaming as a way to simulate survival, in the wild, against whatever fucking things they had to fight. And we only dream in REM, when we're in rapid eye movement.
Rapid eye movement, yeah.
Yeah, that's when you dream. And you dream for about, I think they said 10 minutes or something like that.
I thought it was shorter than that, 5 minutes.
I don't quite remember how long it was, but it's not very long time that you're dreaming for.
But it feels like hours.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of crazy.
It is crazy. It's, I just think it's really cool.
Yeah, and there's been a lot of situations where, scientists study cultures and dreams significance to those particular cultures. Like how you said that if you see a white horse, it signifies death for some people. A lot of studying has gone into that and if there's any truth behind it. And for the most part, a lot of it's coincidental. A lot of it might not be, but there's just no 100% solid like reasoning for it.
I think the fact that we don't have an answer is what makes it like really interesting.
I think so
Because
too.
if we had a
still
clear cut,
understand the science.
because if we had a clear cut answer, then well, it's like, all right, well, now we have an answer, so that's it, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's super interesting too, actually.
Yeah, science.
Yeah, Mr. White.
Do you guys get recurring dreams? Like you've had this dream before, kind of thing?
Yeah,
I don't.
I had like an entire fucking saga play out one week. It's really
the-
cool, but at the same time, it's like, how?
Yeah, my recurring dream, like, I don't know what it means, and I've honestly been, like, hesitant to get a dream interpreter, just because I'm really scared of, like, to figure out what it means. So when I'm really stressed out, the dream that plays in my head at times is I'm in the forest, and of course everything's, like, in black and white. And it's snowing, and it's really quiet. I can't even hear the crunch of my feet when I'm walking in the snow, but I can feel it. And then there's this bright white thing, like in the distance, in the trees, like between the trees. And I'm trying to call to it, but there's no sound coming out, just my mouth moving. And then it starts to like get smaller, like it's walking away. So I start trying to chase it. And as I'm chasing it, it's starting to take form of a wolf, of course. But then as I get closer, the light starts to change into black. And I'm still trying to call to it. I'm trying to get after it. No voice, no sound, nothing. And then when I get just close enough for it, it turns around and opens its mouth. And that's when like I wake up. Like I don't know what it means, and I'm really afraid to figure out what it means.
It means if you ever go camping out in the snow, you're going to die.
You know, that did occur to me.
It's the
But that's
Baba
why I-
Yaga, man.
Just why I haven't gone camping in a while.
I heard the Baba Yaga once killed 3 men in a bar with a pencil!
No, with
Oh
the
no.
not with a pencil, with a
With
pencil.
this thumb.
Well, he says
with
pencil
his thumb.
with the pencil.
Yeah.
But what was your saga, Francisco?
They're dreams, man, and this was like months ago. I do not remember.
Mm.
I just remember like there being a saga. I will say this though, I've had dreams before where something like funny happens and I fucking laugh myself awake. You ever have those?
I have never heard of that before.
No. No, I've never
Yeah.
done that.
Yeah, I can only remember one dream where I laughed myself awake. There are others where like I can feel myself chuckle, but I don't like wake myself up. But it was my friend who works at, and then my other friend who works at, and in my dream, my friend was a bartender, and my friend, I just doxed myself where I work. Anyways, my friends, they're one's working at the bartending, and the other one's ordering a drink. And he's like, "Hey, are you doing anything afterwards? Like, I get off, or I'm doing anything at 8." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm working, I'm covering a shift." And my friend's like, "Oh, I'm also covering a shift for who the fuck cares?" And at the time, or like, it's not funny now, explaining it, but in my dream, I was there. And I just started fucking laughing, and I laughed myself awake.
Dude, I got a pretty big smile just now after you said that. I thought it was pretty funny.
That's pretty funny.
But yeah, it's just the way he delivered the line. He's like, "Oh, I'm also covering a shift for who the fuck cares?" And I'm like, "Okay, yeah, that's pretty funny."
No, I've never had a funny dream before. My dreams are always just like weird or like normal, I guess, or scary. I've never had like something funny happen in a dream before. I also don't
I just
even
Well, that
really.
sucks.
I also don't really dream that often. Right? Well, I mean, technically we
Well,
all dream. You just don't.
I was
know
gonna
them.
say that. Yeah.
And I haven't remembered a dream in about like a year now. So it's not very often I actually remember my dreams. But it's funny that you said, Francisco, because when you said you've laughed yourself awake before, I just remembered that I've nutted myself awake before.
What?
Remember that dream I told you about where I saw this girl in high school and we hooked up at a house party?
Yeah.
Bro, that sex in my dream was so good, I nutted in real life and woke up with my legs shaking.
Damn.
Damn.
That's pretty good. That's pretty impressive, honestly.
Dude, that shit was fucking wild. It was nothing I ever felt before. And it was in my own goddamn dream.
That's pretty wild, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
It fucking was. I was actually kind of scared afterwards.
That's funny.
I see a silhouette to a man. He's just a poor boy.
Yeah. Like I said, this was high school, so, raging hormones.
Raging hormones.
Hey. But yeah, like I said, I don't really get recurring dreams just because I really don't ever remember my dreams.
I'm going to consider that a skill.
Yeah.
I feel like I wouldn't be able to do it, even if I tried.
I mean, I don't do it on purpose.
Oh, excuse me.
What the fuck was that? Did a demon just take over your pinky?
I was sneezing.
Okay.
All I heard was the fucking you.
That's what I heard too.
I don't sound like a fucking siren.
Oh, I wasn't talking about a siren, my good sir.
Oh no.
We were talking about a good man named Argosax.
No, it was Arius.
Oh, Arius, that's right. Who the fuck is Argosax?
Argosax is the final boss of that game.
Oh, that's right.
But anyways, do you guys remember like any of like your scariest dreams from your childhood?
It wasn't a dream. It was something that I actually saw in real life. So, yes and no.
Sounds like you don't have an answer.
Well, this is when I actually first started believing in the supernatural. I thought I told you the story before, Francisco.
I might have, and I just might have forgotten.
Doesn't that show have like 16 seasons?
Wait, what? Supernatural?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, probably. Yeah, probably. But so back when we lived in the South Side.
Yeehaw!
What the fuck? I just totally lost my fucking.
Back when we lived in the ghetto.
My
so
bad.
Distracting. It was so distracting. Back when we used to live in the South Side, of course, we had a very old, like, brick house. So how it was is, if you're looking down the hallway from the living room, the very first room to the left was Meche's. The next bedroom in the middle was Junior's, and then at the very end of the hallway was mine, and then across from me was my parents'. Long, like, corridor kind of thing. It was late at night. I woke up because I had to, like, use the bathroom, right? So I go out into the hallway, and we only leave one light on the whole house when we went to bed, and it was the light right next to my room. And because it's so dark, it doesn't shine all the way down the hallway. It starts to, like, fade out, and the rest of the house is black. And when I say black, like, you literally cannot see shit beyond the light. Like, that's how dark it is.
It was pretty fucking dark.
And so, I went out there, and I see this, like, silhouette. Like, this figure.
Of a man?
Of a man.
Scaramouche, can you do the fandango?
Yeah, of a man. And I'm kind of like, what the fuck? Like, everyone is asleep, kind of thing. So I'm calling out, like, Junior, or, like, is it my dad? Like, Dad. And nothing. No sound. No, like, nothing.
No, brother.
And this silhouette starts to, like, move, stand up, don't know how to say it, and he's a tall figure, right? Like,
I don't want to like compare it to this, but like Abraham Lincoln, right? Fucking tall. And he has a top hat. And just starts to like disappear more into the darkness.
Ah, you saw the jangly man from The Conjuring too.
No. And so then he like disappears, right? And I'm just kind of like, do I even want to dare to go like into the hallway? So I call out again, right? I'm like, Dad, like it's not funny. And then I hear like, I don't even know how to mimic it, like this low gurgling sound. And I see the figure again, but now it's walking towards me. And I just went back into my room, I slammed the door closed, and I stayed in there until like sunlight. I was like, I don't give a shit if I piss myself. I am not going back out there. I was so scared.
Let me know if
then,
you can hear this, Ruby, or if Discord cuts me out.
I heard the beginning
I heard
of
a
it.
snoring.
Yeah, I heard the beginning of it.
I was trying to recreate it.
It was so like I'm not sure how to describe how the sound was. And the next day, I told my dad about it, right? Like there was somebody in the house, and that was the wrong choice of words because he thought somebody broke into the house. And he's getting his guns and he's like checking the house if there's like a forced entry. And I was like, no, Dad, like it was like a really tall man. He like disappeared. And he's not understanding me because I don't think he believes in that stuff. But that was the last time I ever saw that, and that's when I really started to believe in ghosts.
Yeah.
I see.
I was definitely you just being like sleepy and seeing shit.
I don't know, but like I said, that was the first time I ever saw something like that, and that's when I was like, well, I believe in fucking ghosts.
Guess I'll
Damn.
die.
Don't fuck them.
Oh my god.
So it was kind of like a daydream,
Yeah.
Was it really?
I don't know.
I mean, kind of. Have you ever daydreamed before?
Daydream?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you can
No, honestly. I don't know if I ever.
technically you can daydream at will. So
Yeah, exactly.
yes, I have daydreamed.
I honestly can't say if I've ever daydreamed.
I did all the time at school.
Hang on, guys. Valerie's crying. I think Ben might need some help, so I'll be right back.
He needs more than just a little help. Well, to answer your
Yeah,
question,
have you-
Francisco, there is one dream that I can remember that scared me when I was a kid. And I don't remember how old I was, but Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and Minecraft were both a thing at the same time. So, what year did Black Ops come out?
2011.
So this was probably in 2011, because that was also when Minecraft got fully released too. But basically, my dream was I was in Minecraft, and I was just like on a beach digging sand. And then I got trapped under sand, like in Minecraft, sand covers your head and then you can't see anything.
Yeah.
So that happened to me, and I started taking damage. So I dig my way out with a shovel. But when I dig away, I'm in Kino on the Black Ops map. And then I turn around, and one of the hellhounds bites me in the neck, and that was the whole dream.
Oh shit.
So that's, I think, as far as I can remember, the only like scary dream I've had.
That is pretty spooky.
Yeah, I would have been probably 12, maybe? Something like that.
I see. One of the scariest dreams that I had when I was a kid is I had a dream that I was like, I think I was like at a Toys R Us or something with my mom, and we were kind of just like shopping around. But the thing is, it was just me and my mom in the entire store. There was no one else around, and I was like along a back wall, and there was an entire shelf of like boxes, and it was just shaking on its own, and the shaking was like causing some of the boxes to like fall, so we were trying to like pick up as much as we can, and my mom like kind of just walked away, and I was still picking up a few boxes. And then when I turned around, she wasn't there. So I walked out to the main aisle, wasn't there. And it wasn't until like I got to the entrance, I saw her walking out, but the automatic doors closed behind her, so I couldn't like follow her. And when I turned around, I saw the fucking Grim Reaper appear from one of the aisles, and he was like floating towards me. And he was about like 5 feet away from me when I like woke up.
Dang. You saw The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
That's actually like what my parents blamed, because I was crying after the dream.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I told my parents about it, and they blamed me watching The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, so they did not want me watching it anymore.
Damn, son. I used to love that show as a kid.
It's a good show, but they didn't let me watch it anymore. I mean, it's understandable, but at the same time, it's like, alright.
The big sad.
Yeah. I just find that shit hilarious. But that is one of the scariest dreams I've had thus far. And there was another one where it's like, you know, Metal Slug?
Yeah.
Do you remember the mission where you're like fighting zombies, and if you get hit by them, you turn into a zombie?
Yeah.
I had a dream that one of those zombies, like your character players, he was like throwing swords at me as some kind of like training, and I had to like catch him by the handle. But I was so scared that I was like gonna grab him by the blade and like cut my hands off or something.
Jesus.
That I got like the bag of like swords that he was pulling out of, and I like threw him to the ground, and I cut him in half. But then like everything started chasing me because I was like rebelling or some shit, and I just woke up. And that's the only time where I remember like me actually waking up in a sweat.
How often do you guys get like nightmares?
Not often. I'm talking like I could only remember like 2 a year.
Very rarely do I get nightmares. Like, actually nightmares that wake me up. But there's a lot of dreams that have me, like, worried, if that makes sense. But that's something that actually makes me wake up with my heart beating.
Yeah, I'm the type of person where like I try, or at least I like to think. I try to think like very rationally. So like in recent memory, like within the past like 5 years, I can think of one time I had a nightmare, and the whole nightmare was literally me just lying in bed, and then I look to the corner of the room and there's like a shadowy face there, and then when I blink it's gone, and I look to my left and it's in bed with me, and then I woke up from that and I was like, what the fuck? And then when I realized it was a dream, I was like, oh, it was just a dream, and I just went right back to sleep.
That's pretty much
I
like.
wish I had that.
Like, I can see that. That's not... Yeah.
God, I wish I could do that.
That's pretty much how I would react to.
Yeah, if I saw that as a kid, I definitely would have like pissed the bed and ran to mom and dad or something like that.
Since I had to walk away real quickly, Valerie's having a pretty bad night because it's her first night without milk. Like, without a bottle going to bed. And she is not having it.
Is that what I heard?
Yes, and I went out there to go check up on her, right? Because I heard like a lot of crying and all that. But that's exactly what it is. It's just that she really, really wants milk to go to sleep with.
Yeah, she also...
I got your milkies.
She also got sick with like a stomach bug that we got, so we can't give her milk.
Ooh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not having fun at all.
What about water? Will she drink water?
No. She refuses to drink water, Junior, to the point where when she checks the bottle and sees that it's not white, she'll throw the bottle of water.
Damn.
Yeah, like she gets that pissed.
Hi.
Alright, well, just like fill up a water bottle with some white paint and you're good.
Hey, perfect. They take the lead out of those things.
There you go. No more asbestos.
Oh my god.
No more paint chips.
Yeah, so she had her 18-month checkup today, and the doctor was like, so how is it with getting her off the bottle? And I was like, it hasn't happened.
About that.
And she was like, well, it's about to. Because every time that I try, she's just like, is so persistent, dude. Like, she'll cry for fucking hours. Like, I'm not even exaggerating on that part.
Why does she need to be off the bottle, though? I mean, if she's fine with it.
Because when she falls asleep with milk, it can rot her teeth.
Really?
Yes. So she can't be sleeping with the milk anymore if she doesn't like brush her teeth as soon as she's done with the milk. And the problem is that she's falling asleep with milk on her teeth.
Okay. But she's gonna get new ones
where
anyway.
The problem lies.
I couldn't hear you. What now?
I said she's gonna get new ones anyways. We all got a new set.
Oh my god. No, not just rot the teeth, but it can actually cause like permanent damage to her gums. Like it's really, really bad.
Just get her some Humble Bundle.
I was about to fucking make a joke like that. God damn it.
Too slow. So what's the alternative if not giving her a bottle of milk?
Let her cry it out, and she's gonna have to learn the hard way.
I just imagine that meme, like, why can't you be normal? And the guys are just like, ah!
Yeah, because I told the doctor, like, she's so persistent, she cries, and we've tried all these other things. And she went, well, because of how smart she is, she's just gonna have to learn the hard way. And it's gonna suck, but for about 3 or 4 days, she's gonna get like that. She's gonna be super fussy and be pissed. But after that, and she realizes she's not gonna get her way, then she'll forget about it, and then you'll be able to get her off the bottle. And I was kind of like, well, that fucking sucks. I don't want to have to do that.
Well, sounds a whole like
option.
You like your problem.
Well,
sounds like parenting.
Which will you be doing since you want kiddos?
Yeah, one day, but not today.
I don't want them ever.
But yeah, so that's what's happening right now. You can hear her feet pitter-pattering.
I do. I can hear her running back and forth on the hallway.
Yeah, she's even like... You can see it in her face that she is about to pass out, but she doesn't want to. Like, she wants the fucking milk, and it's just like, Valerie, just go to sleep. You will feel so much better if you just sleep.
I just imagine, like, as she's walking, you just hear...
The Squidward walk?
Yeah.
But, so, I missed your scary dream, Francisco, because I had to walk away.
Wait, which one?
Can you tell your scariest, like, dream? Do you think you could give me the spark notes of it?
The spark notes is I was at a Toys R Us with my mom. I lost sight of my mom. And when I found out that she left the store and I was locked inside, the Grim Reaper chased me.
Holy shit!
That is the Spark Notes version of that.
Dude, that's actually quite wild.
Alright, now can you give me the Thug Notes version of it?
The Thug Notes?
Yeah.
Bitch-ass mom left me in a toy store to die with the Grim Reaper Skelly.
Perfect.
Alright, cool, thanks.
Hey, no problem, bro.
Man, I miss Thug Notes. I wonder if he's still doing it.
I thought he did. I thought Mitch had checked it and he still was.
Wait, Thug Notes is a real thing?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's like Spark Notes, except it was a black dude speaking just how you did.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Oh, I thought you did, because I was like, damn, that actually sounded pretty good.
That's just my improv, bro.
It's pretty good.
Speaking of improv, the fucking guys from Whose Line Is It Anyway are actually coming to town.
Really?
Yeah, it won't be till March of next year, but they are showing up.
I heard the cast of Jersey Shore was supposed to show up as well, but then when word got out that they were showing up, they changed their mind because it was supposed to be a secret.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they were supposed to be at this one place. I don't want to like say anything, but yeah,
It was like a couple days ago.
I think it was
Wow.
yesterday, or was it 4 days ago? Yeah, I don't remember.
I
So they're
think it was the
supposed to
day we
be
came back from
somewhere.
Mexico. Yeah, at some bar.
But
It-
because people found out, they decided to not show up.
Pretty
Yeah.
much. They're like, God damn it, we want it to be a secret. Now everyone knows we're gonna be there. So,
Yeah, it's supposed to be low key.
and it in fact was not low key.
Well, I mean, that kind of sucks. But it's the.
Come on, it's Jersey Shore. Are you really that upset?
No.
Exactly.
I can't stand them.
Well, you can't handle T-shirt time.
Yeah, no thank you.
What the fuck is t-shirt time?
It's their like thing for laundry day, because they usually wear like nice shit, and they only wear T-shirts when it's laundry day. I
Oh,
think.
I never
think.
saw it.
I'm not. Yeah, me neither.
I just remember seeing that one video of Snooki getting punched at a bar, but someone edited it,
That-
so it was a falcon punch.
That shit was so funny.
That sounds funny.
By the way, I looked up Thug Notes. You can still go back and watch all the old videos, but it looks like that black dude that was making them doesn't own or run the channel anymore. The most recent video was a day ago, and it's some white dude talking about something.
It reminds me of the good old days of Equal 3.
Yeah, when Ray William Johnson used to run it. Then he left. Then they got Robbie Motts, and everybody hated him. But then they started to like him. And then he left, and then that black chick took over, and everybody hated it.
Really?
Every single video she uploaded got bombed.
Yikes.
And then a Mexican dude replaced her, and then those videos did pretty good.
No, you know what's funny? When you were telling me about that, we went to go look up the latest episode, and the like-dislike ratio was actually like in favor of likes. It was like 80% of likes, and you were like, wait, what? This one's actually like, this one's good. And it turns out it was the video where she renounced her like thing for Equal 3.
Oh yeah,
Oh my god, yikes.
that's right. I forgot about that.
So
I mean,
you were
if
like,
you
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Damn.
I mean, she
You
was just.
suck. You suck.
I mean, she just wasn't very funny. And she'd also, like... You know how Equals 3 is supposed to be reviews and jokes about popular, like, viral videos? And there were
Yeah. Right.
several... There were many times where she'd get a video and then be like, this video only has 10 views. And it's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
10 views?
Yeah.
How?
I
How
don't
do you
know.
find videos like that? Do you just literally go to the search bar and put anything that's been uploaded today?
I mean, that's one way to do it, yeah.
But, you know what? I'm not even going to question it. It was years ago.
Yeah, the videos that she picked were just bad. And then her jokes were bad.
Cringy.
Not even cringy, they were just bad.
Mm.
But yeah, then the Mexican dude took over, and then I think they did that for like another year, and then finally they retired the whole show.
Yeah, after Ray William Johnson left, I think that's when that show went.
It was still good when Robbie Motts did it. In the beginning, he wasn't all that, but then as he started to like get the hang of it, the videos started to get pretty funny.
Yeah, because people need to find their groove.
Yeah, yeah. Even the beginning of Equals 3 with Ray William Johnson's not that good.
I mean, it was literally just him in front of like his laptop face cam, so...
Yeah,
And then
Well,
it turned
yeah,
into
you-
a whole like studio production, so there you go.
Yeah, and you gotta start somewhere, I guess.
In fact, that's what happened with Smosh.
yeah.
I could never stand Smosh.
Smosh was great back in like 2010 to 2013.
Yeah, they definitely had their moment of like glory.
Yeah, I stopped watching them once Anthony left the show. Well, not completely. I still watched a couple of videos. But then,
But you
Then I
weren't
stopped.
like actively. Yeah.
yeah, well, after Anthony left, the video qualities in general kind of went down. But there were two series in particular I still enjoyed watching, which was the Every Blank Evers videos, which they just took some premise and then they just made jokes about it. For example, it's like every Starbucks order ever, right? And then they just made fun of like the ridiculous, drinks that people will order at Starbucks. So there was that series, and then there was a game show that they had where they would go through people's social medias and find old posts that they had posted, and then they would blank out a part of their post, and then they would be like, "What did you say on this day?" And you had to try and get it right.
Which I think is really really smart idea.
Yeah, I enjoyed that a lot. I don't think they do that anymore though. And the every blanks ever, I think they still do it, but they're so like the jokes are all so worn at this point now because they've been doing it for so long.
That's what happens. You got to find something else to make your groove.
Yeah. Did you guys hear about
In fact-
Did you guys hear about Anthony and Ian buying Smosh back?
No.
Back in I think it was 2011 or 2012, they needed more money because they wanted to like up their production game. So they had a parent company buy Smosh, and it did work. They ended up having all kinds of crazy shit. They had like their cartoon series, they had their web series, they had their comics, and all kinds of shit. They blew up after getting this parent company. But then their parent company went bankrupt in like 2017, I think.
Jeez.
And Smosh was going to go under with them, but Rhett and Link from Good Mythical Morning actually bought Smosh and kept the lights on basically for them. And earlier this year, they bought it back from Rhett and Link.
Wow.
Ooh.
That's pretty cool of him.
Yeah.
Of them?
Of them.
Well, it's cool that they bought it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool, especially since Rhett and Link are like really cool guys too. They were like, I listened to Anthony's show on his own YouTube channel, where he interviewed Ian after they bought back Smosh basically, and they were talking about how Rhett and Link are like dope, and they were like, when they heard that they wanted to buy back Smosh, they were completely for it.
Yeah, it's fellow
Nice.
YouTubers looking out for each other.
Pretty much.
Especially with how like shitty YouTube's been to them. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
YouTube has had some issues. Like, I'm sure you guys have all heard of Sniper Wolf.
Oh fuck, dude! Don't even get me started on that bitch.
I need a recap.
All right,
Do
you want to
you
give
want
it, Francisco?
Do you want the Spark Notes or the Thug Notes?
I mean, whatever you feel like doing.
Alright, I'm gonna do a mix of both. So this bitch ass YouTuber has been stealing content, and she doxed the YouTuber for calling her out on it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's
That sucks.
yeah, the channel that she doxed, you probably never heard of him. It's called Jack's Films.
No.
Oh, that was supposed to be a joke. You haven't really heard of Jack's Films.
No.
It's a YouTuber that's been it's been around since before 2010.
I mean,
So
I
this is-
I know of Jack's Films, but I never actually watched any of his videos.
Yeah, same here. So like he's been around for like the longest time, and he's been calling out Sniper Wolf for stealing, pretty much reacting, and that's the thing. She's been like reacting to like viral TikToks and shit.
Air
But they're
quotes
not, like-
around reacting.
Yeah, air quotes around reacting because she's not genuinely reacting to what she's watching.
Okay.
And whenever she does react, it just sounds really fake. Like whenever she does like a laugh, it's always like a
Oh, ew.
Basically, bottom of the barrel shit.
yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
And her videos are really freaking predictable. Jack was able to make like fucking bingo cards for him and his viewers on Twitch to watch Sniper Wolf videos and be like, oh, let's see what's gonna happen here. Oh, let me guess. She's gonna go with the oh no, or she's gonna go like, what is my boy doing? And they actually like hit bingo within like 2 videos or some shit like that.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
It is pretty funny.
Jack's.
In fact, I'll send you.
Continue.
I was just gonna say I'll send you a video later, Ruby.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, like. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say Jack's Films basically the way he called her out is he would watch her videos and then do what Francisco's saying, like predict everything and do all that stuff, and basically making fun of her. And it got to the point where she was uploading so many videos like that, and he was reacting to so many, he ended up making a second YouTube channel specifically for that. And it was called Jax Films because her name is SSS Sniper Wolf.
That is fucking hilarious. But the thing is that, like, if you're gonna be a content creator, right, and you are gaining popularity, you have to grow thick skin. Is how I see it. And not thick skin that, like, comments don't bother you and stuff like that, but to be able to control yourself and not do something like doxing.
Yeah, something that is quite literally illegal. And oh yeah, here's the kicker. You want to know what YouTube did as a punishment for that?
Please tell me they banned her.
She got a temporary demonetization.
Demonetization.
To her YouTube channel.
Are you that's it?
Yeah, and then Jax Films also got in trouble too.
Jesus.
Yeah, in their
They
response,
should have just banned her in the beginning.
in YouTube's response, they were like, "We do not appreciate this type of behavior from both parties."
Both parties? What the fuck did he do?
Exactly, that's what everybody's saying.
He's just doing... he is doing what she did, right? Reacting to videos, in a sense.
Except he actually did it good.
Jax Films is making Sniper Wolf's content actually enjoyable to watch.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only people that watch her content are kids or horny, like 40-year-old single men.
Ew.
Because her whole deal also is that she's hot and she has big boobs too.
Oh, that's why YouTube didn't ban her.
Yeah, and then
that will do it.
And her thumbnails are a little, like, not provocative, but when you watch them, you're like, oh yeah, guys would definitely click on this.
There's definitely more cleavage
Oh.
than there needs to be in this thumbnail.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, she's also done some other shitty shit too, and yeah, basically she needs to just be nuked off the internet.
Another one, huh?
Oh, there's a lot of them.
Did you also hear how her ex-boyfriend is, like, suing her?
Yeah, I
Or,
hope he
like-
wins.
Yeah. Because I guess Sniper Wolf will do, like, gaming, ? Like Call of Duty or whatever. And her ex was saying how he provided the gameplay while she provided, like, the face of that.
Yeah, so apparently the story goes
God.
that the story apparently goes that she was dating this dude, and he came up with the idea of creating the YouTube channel, and the whole thing was Call of Duty gameplay, hence the name Sniper Wolf. But apparently, what's come out recently since they broke up, and he's been asking for his half of the money essentially, is that it was his gameplay that he was providing. And it's technically his YouTube channel because it's with his email and everything. And all she did was just provide a face and fake, reactions and commentary and stuff. And apparently he locked her
Damn.
out of the YouTube channel and she locked him out of the Instagram. And now they're like having a lawsuit over everything. And God, I hope he wins.
Me too.
So that's apparently what happened.
If you're just the face, you don't really deserve that.
Imagine literally doing half the work for this channel and not getting anything from it.
Yeah.
I'd be pissed.
Actually, Ruby,
I mean,
I just thought of an example to what you said. If all you are is the face of it. Technically, Keemstar didn't own his YouTube channel.
Wait, what?
who?
Keemstar, do you know who that is?
No.
He's
Wait,
the guy
Keemstar,
that's... What's up?
Uh-huh.
Keemstar doesn't, like, own his own channel?
No. So, what happened was... Keemstar, he's the drama alert guy, Ruby. The dude that's like, let's get right into the news.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, basically the whole channel was just him reporting on social media drama. That's all it was, right?
Oh, I watched someone similar to that. His name is Oni? I can't remember, but continue.
So the way he originally started on the internet was he used to be a live streamer, and he would stream like him playing Call of Duty like lobbies, and he would roast people. That's what he originally got famous for, roasting people. And the roasts that he would come up with on the fly and his freestyle was so hilarious that, you know, he created YouTube channels doing the same stuff. Long story short, he ended up getting like, you know, crazy with it, saying some pretty provocative shit. He ended up getting banned from multiple platforms. It got to the point where he got banned from YouTube 3 times, and then once that happens, you can no longer own a YouTube account. So him and his buddy read the terms of service, and they got around it. So his buddy created the YouTube account, but Keemstar features in it. But because it's technically not Keemstar's account, then they can't do anything to him.
Wow, that's quite the loophole there.
Yeah. It's pretty smart.
I did not know that was like the history of Keemstar.
Yeah, if you ever heard the old TikTok sound where it's like, Alex is a fucking N-word, that's Keemstar.
Oh my god.
I've never heard that audio, but just listening to that, I'm like, oh.
It went around a while back. But yeah, that's what he was known for back in the day. This was like 2010 stuff.
Damn. This shit crazy.
Yeah, he used to stream on Justin TV, which was Twitch before they renamed it to Twitch.
Justin TV? Haven't heard that name in years.
Never heard that name, period.
Yeah, that's what Twitch was before they changed their name.
Huh. Getting a nice little history lesson here.
Yeah, boy! Yeah!
You learn something new every day, right?
Ding.
But yeah, premise, or what the fuck's it called? The moral of the story, I hope Sniper Wolf loses everything.
Yeah, she definitely sounds like a bitch. So.
The only thing she's gonna have left is her talent.
Huh. You know what's funny is I think she does have an OnlyFans.
Maybe. I don't know. I've never been that interested.
I mean, if she does,
You
then
don't
she'll
want to
still be
either.
wealthy.
Debatable. Watch her like OnlyFans get bans or something.
I don't think it will. But she pulls millions and millions of views on her YouTube. So I wouldn't doubt that there's a
Yeah.
ton of people on her OnlyFans. If she has one. I think she does. I'm going to double check.
They like the money, so.
Well, as a female content creator, that probably already like qualifies you.
I don't know. I looked into OnlyFans and I just don't want to have another fucking account for like all my art.
Well, I mean, you already got all that taken care of. People
Yeah,
only
and-
use OnlyFans for like, you know, nudity and shit.
You can use it for art too, for like another subscription thing, because Patreon is such a shithole of a program to use for like subscriptions and content and all that.
Oh, she's Turkish,
But-
apparently.
She's what?
Turkish.
Oh. Okay. I
didn't
thought you
know
said
that.
like I thought you said she's a circus.
Oh, no.
I heard circus and I was like, damn, just be called a clown.
She is a clown, though. I guess she doesn't. I don't see a link to it or anything.
Well. Oh, you know what? And if that's the case, she's gonna start one
Oh, that's a good point.
after she loses.
God, I hope she loses.
Fucking Junior.
I'm just saying, man. Some people just don't deserve fame, money, or to be on the internet or live.
You kind of say that as if it was a fetish. Like, God, I hope she loses.
Hey, that'll make me happy.
Yeah. As soon
Just
as
like
as soon as you read the fucking court notes, you're just like, ugh.
Just like how we all wanted, God, what's her bitch ass face that took Johnny Depp to court?
Amber Turd.
Amber Heard.
Yep, that's the one. We all wanted her to lose, and thank God she fucking did.
I don't actually remember what the conclusion to all that was.
She definitely lost. Oh, Johnny Depp a lot of fucking money. Places don't want to hire her because she was very abusive and manipulative and stole from him.
If I remember correctly,
She was also a drunk.
What was I gonna say? Johnny did have to like pay something, but it was like minuscule in compared to how much Amber Heard like lost.
Because she was suing, she countersued him for what was it, defamation or some shit like that.
More like defecation.
And he was just like, okay, have it, whatever, right? But he won like the main case of the abuse, the what else? The manipulation, the harassment. What is it called when you physically like hurt someone? Just
Domestic
not really
violence.
There you go. That's the word I was looking for.
I was gonna say assault.
Or that. The point was that she went to the biggest extreme that he was hitting her. And that's why she couldn't work. That's why she couldn't be out with her friends and stuff. And she would like put makeup on with like fake bruises and shit. It was like this long ass case.
Yeah,
My
I definitely
dog
didn't
stepped
pay
on a
attention.
bee.
Yo, speaking of court cases, are there any bad video game music that you guys would like to sue?
Sue?
All right, so me and my wife, we just finished watching this video.
Oh,
And,
your wife.
Yeah, I can say that now. It's pretty cool.
You can. It's pretty cool. Like a fucking achievement. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Achievement unlock and get hitched.
It's like, yeah, man, I platinumed that shit.
Oh, you're far from a platinum, my friend.
So as soon as I hear the fucking ba-doom, I'm like, all right, fine, I can log off now.
Yeah. Once you hear that,
After 84 years.
once you hear that loud ass Xbox boom,
Oh my god. I'm trying. I can actually hear that.
But
But you were saying, I'm sorry.
I was saying, it was just called Worst Video Game Music, or Best of the Worst Video Game Music, or something like that, and it was a streamer. I did not know who the streamer was until I read his actual user channel name. It was fucking Coney.
Oh, the Smash commentator?
Yeah, I did not know he had a YouTube channel.
Yeah, they pretty much all of them do.
Yeah, but I didn't know he will like actually like
Make
make
interesting videos.
Yeah, and post them on YouTube and shit. But yeah, Coney made a video of like the worst video game music, and God, there is one that I cannot get out of my head. I guess Spider-Man had a game based off of the animated series that premiered in like 1990 something, and there's a level called Funhouse.
Oh no.
And it sounds like it's not even like carnival music. It's just like low bass notes on a synthesizer, and it goes like and then there's like sample noises that you could like hit on a keyboard, and it's random ass noises, and one of them that was prevalent is like woohoo. So it goes like woo.
Oh my god.
And then it'd get even worse because like the speed, like the tempo would pick up a bit, and the woohoo turned into the ow ow.
What?
The Discord cut you out so
Did you
hard.
make?
Okay,
Did
just-
you make a sound effect?
It's fucking like some dude. He got shocked or something. He's like ah.
Oh my god.
Okay, hold on, Francisco. I'm gonna try and help
What's
you
up?
here, okay?
All right,
Okay, go to your computer.
I'm here.
Okay, go to user settings.
User settings.
Uh huh.
Okay,
Go to voice and video.
there.
Okay. Now scroll down.
Junior.
Scrolling
What?
down.
Scroll down until you see echo cancellation.
Because
Echo cancellation.
Turn that off.
Because you were like, go to your
Oh.
computer, and Chris is like, I'm here.
Okay, echo cancellation is off.
Noise suppression, put it to none.
Oh, hold on, let me go back. Noise suppression. Where is it at? None?
Yeah.
Okay.
now try it again.
Alright, so So it goes like.
Wait.
Wait,
Wait, there's another one.
Oh, okay.
Automatic gain control. Turn that off too.
Oh, sorry.
All right, it's off.
I gotta.
All right, now try it again.
All right, so it goes like. Woohoo! Woohoo! And then it goes like.
Yeah, you didn't get cut out.
There you go.
Hey, wait! I
I'm
gotta
turning
do
that
some-
shit back on again.
Okay.
But it's literally someone hitting random fucking notes on a keyboard that makes the sound effects.
Oh my god,
It's
dude, that's-
terrible.
That sounds pretty bad.
However, there are other songs in there that sound worse, but it's only because of like the year that it came out in.
So it's just like bad audio quality.
Yeah. But those I can't really like mimic because they're so like generic and bad that I can't really like put a beat to it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty fucking bad. I'll send that to the chat too.
Yeah, I'll just have to watch that later tonight.
I'll send you the link. Oh, you know what?
That's-
Speaking of video game music, fucking last month you said that we were going to choose
Oh.
5 desert themes in video games and 5 aquatic themes.
You did say that.
Yep.
yes.
Are we still doing that, or are we doing that like on our own time?
We have to make our lists, and then once you guys are done with your lists, we need to send them to each other. And then after we send them to each other, I'm gonna make one big list, and then we're gonna listen to them. Not on the podcast, we'll both listen to them off the pod, and then on the podcast we can rank them.
Ah, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Because I pretty much, it was 5, right? 5 songs each.
Yes, and the reason why I thought of that was because I was looking up like video game music tier lists, and I specifically Googled like desert themes in video game like tier lists, and I couldn't find any. So we're gonna make one.
Nice.
All right, I'm down.
I mean, we can throw our candidates here in the podcast, and see what we say about it.
I mean,
Like,
I
pick
could
one.
pull up my desert playlist. That one's finished if you want.
Yeah, we can like throw out one of each that we're like, dude, this is my top like desert one, and then go from there. If we still want to talk about it.
I mean, up to you guys.
I'm all for it.
I have 4 for water themes so far, and I got 3 for desert. I'm actually having a hard time looking for desert themes.
My
I
desert
have
is done, but I only have 3 for water.
That's kind of surprising, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's more aquatic themes in video games than there are deserts.
I mean,
Uh,
I don't know.
So we're picking our top desert and water, or just desert?
Desert and water.
Okay, so we are. Okay.
But yeah, who wants to go first?
Hold on.
And obviously we can't play these on the podcast right now, so this will like be for something else.
Yeah, give me a sec. I'm pulling mine up right now.
Okay. This one I know I can always fucking jam to. Like, no matter what, when I hear it, I'm like, I'm fucking there.
Which one?
So, here is my water. Or my desert. Shit, might be.
TikTok on the clock.
And this is my water.
Blow my speakers up. Tonight, I'ma fight till we see sunlight.
TikTok.
And you said the
fuck
water
it
theme
up.
has to implement the water, right?
So when you think of a water theme, it needs to actually sound like it's from a water level. My example for this was my original candidate for a water theme was going to be Blue Water Fangs from Metal Slug. But when you listen to the theme, it's just hardcore like metal rift, and it sounds nothing like an aquatic theme.
Yeah, that's actually what I was gonna point out too. And you know what? I know exactly which one you're talking about too. It's the fucking.
Yeah, I love that theme.
Dun dun dun.
So
dun
we
dun.
brought it up, Junior, do we consider chemical plants to be a water thing?
Chemical
say
plants?
no.
I also don't think
Yeah.
so because it's very industrial and not watery.
Okay. I thought so.
You know, it's actually hard to determine whether Hydro City from Sonic 3 would be considered a aquatic theme. Because the entire level, you're underwater, but it doesn't sound like an underwater theme.
Yeah, that's the other thing that's like tough to like find like aquatic themes. For me personally, one, there's not a whole lot of aquatic themes that I enjoy, and then it's also like, you know, if it's even considered a water theme in the first place, you know.
Yeah. Still waiting on your list, Ruby.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to pick a water theme song because I really love Chemical Plant Zone, whatever it's called. And the next one I can only think of is Aqua Road that I really like, but I don't know if we can consider that a fucking water level song.
I would say so, yes.
Okay, then that is... but I really like this one so much. Okay, I'm just gonna put this one in and then you can fight me if it's good or not.
Oh, we actually had like the links.
Yes. It came out of my my playlist that I have.
Sonic 2 Beta? Dust Hill Zone?
Yes. Every time it comes up, like when I hear it, I'm like, oh yeah, I can definitely fuck with this actually. I know that Gerudo Valley is definitely on Junior's top list. I can't really pick Rashido because I don't think that's a desert thing, but I fucking love it.
It is, and it is in fact on my list.
Exactly. Like, I kind of already knew you guys would have that on your lists. So I was like, well, I need to pick something else. And I really love that theme. And of course, Agrabah, right, from Kingdom Hearts 2 is really fucking good.
So this is your top desert and top ocean.
I think so.
I'm gonna send mine in now. So there's my top desert theme, and then here's my top water theme.
Rashido.
So Atlantis of the Sands from Uncharted 3.
That was so funny, Francisco.
Thanks.
Anyways, Atlantis of the Sands from Uncharted 3 for my desert, and Water Symphony Despair from Tales of Symphonia for my water theme.
Oh. You know, I forgot about Grandia. But Grandia doesn't really have, like, good desert or water because it's, like, an overall map.
Yeah,
And,
it's tough.
It's, like, plays the same music.
It's tough to pick one. You could pick the, like, Barkala Village or whatever it's called for a desert.
What am I doing? I fucking love this song. I revoked my water theme song. I just remembered this is my favorite fucking song.
I never played Sonic Lost World.
Me neither.
All right.
But this song's pretty dope. But yeah, my top water theme is Sea Bottom Segway, I think.
Sigyu.
Sigyu.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Okay.
from Sonic Lost World, and it is just like a really good fucking theme song for the level. It's really relaxing.
So I changed my water theme to Zora's Domain.
I knew you'd pick this one for your desert sound.
It's the best desert song, bro.
Zora's Domain, Ruby? Which version?
The Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild?
Oh, it's a Legend of Zelda song.
I fucking love how they redid it. Yep. I kind of had a feeling you would pick that one, Francisco, from Metal Slug.
It was between this one and like another. No, Metal Slug actually has two other like desert themed songs to them, but this one is the best one.
This is a good one, that's for sure.
Hell yeah, dude! It's just the hard rock that follows after the instrument that the fucking desert levels have. Ding 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 ding. Dun 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 dun.
That's such a fun rocket bouncer.
Flame shot.
Shotgun.
Enemy chasers.
Enemy chaser. God damn it. Heavy machine gun.
Drop shot.
I fucking
Iron
hate
lizard.
Laser.
Flamethrower.
I already said flame shot.
Ah, shit! I'm sorry!
Ah, you're
Whoa,
disqualified.
big.
Get the fuck out of this. God,
My
fuck
God.
you.
I think that's all the weapons, huh?
Nah, I'm sure there's one or two that we missed.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna spend my time trying to figure out what those were.
Did you say heavy machine gun?
I did, yeah.
All right, cool.
Yes.
Don't forget that whenever you die as Marco, you hear the "Ah!"
Ah!
And then when you die as Tarma, the guy with the yellow vest, he goes like "Ah!"
The fucking screech from the girls really scared the shit out of me the first time I heard it.
Oh, Ares is like "Ew!"
It's I don't want to replicate it because then Junior's gonna lose his hearing when he edits this.
Yeah, I fucking will.
But like the screech sounded so real, it really freaked me out.
It's almost like they
Yo.
got voice actors to do it.
It sounds good.
Do you guys remember? Oh, you probably don't know their name, but his name's Alan. He's like shirtless and he has a heavy machine gun.
Oh, that's the
and he
dude
goes
that's
like,
awake.
Oh, I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he's fighting you, he's always like, "Come on, boy!
Come on, boy.
Yo,
He throws his
Yo,
grenades.
mincemeat!"
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
It's been a while since I played that game.
Have you played the Metal Slug Tower Defense game on the phone?
I have not. Is it good?
It's okay, but I play it to pass the time now and then. And you can actually have Alan as a troop that you can recruit on your team.
Alan?
Yeah.
Nice. Me and that guy never got along.
Or Hitler. Alien Hitler.
Hitler is not in the fucking game, bro.
Yes, he is.
He goes by a different name, but he is not Hitler.
It's basically Hitler.
It's kind of Hitler, but at the same time, it's not officially Hitler.
It's like
It's Hitler without the fucking commitment.
instead of Mecha Hitler from
commitment.
Wolfenstein, it's Alien Hitler from Metal Slug.
No. Yes.
No, yes. No,
No.
yes.
Because I was gonna say no from Mega Man. It's not fucking. It's not Hitler at all.
You mean Dr. Wowie?
Dude, I was just gonna say that. That
Dr.
fucking cursed ass
Wowie?
cutscene.
Yeah.
You never seen this,
I
Ravi?
tell the world apart without you. I hope you're prepared. You're the fuck. I'm sorry. What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're an alien? You gotta be kidding me. You nutsack. I'll embarrass you. E.T.
Oh, I know what we're talking about now.
I don't.
It's a rap song.
Oh.
It's a Mega Man rap song. What Mega Man?
Anyways, what Francisco and I were referencing was was it a cutscene from one of the games or was it from the show?
I didn't even know Mega Man had a show. I thought it was a cutscene from one of the games.
I think it's a cutscene. But basically, the voice acting from Dr. Light's really bad.
Oh, is it?
We have to stop him, but Mega Man.
Oh my god.
and
That's
then he
pretty
says Dr. Wowie.
Dr. Wowie.
Wowie? Dr. Wowie.
Dr. Wow.
Well, to go back to what we were talking about before, a video game music that I don't like, in general, I typically don't tend to like ambient, like synth type music. Ambient, like synth type of music.
You might have to explain that one to me.
It's like music that's kind of like Zora's Domain, actually.
Oh. Sorry.
I tend to not like that type of music. Zora's Domain is an exception. I do like the Zora Domain soundtrack. But the most recent soundtrack that I can think of that's like that is the Water Temple music from Ocarina of Time. I really, really hate that soundtrack.
You know what soundtrack that actually annoys me a lot is the Forest Temple from Ocarina of Time.
Oh, it
It actually.
spooky vocals in the background.
Yeah, it's really annoying and very high pitched. Like, I don't like it.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like cool at first, but then when you hear it over and over again, it gets annoying.
Like, it definitely sets the vibe when we were playing it as kids. Like, ooh, spooky wolves and spiders. And yeah, as now we're older and we've played it so many times, it's like, oh my god, dude, shut up.
You know what I should have put for the fucking desert music? 7 Rings in Hand.
No!
Does that count?
Yeah, because
No.
because in the beginning, after the fucking chorus, you hear that one chick go like, hey!
You went so over the octave that it cut you off on Discord.
Sweet. I consider that an absolute win.
I'm gonna say it doesn't count because of all the heavy guitar riffs.
The desert theme from Metal Slug 3 has heavy guitar riffs.
Yeah, but it's also got that.
Is this Sonic Riders? God damn.
Sonic Riders
Wow.
banger soundtrack too. I think it has enough sitar for it to count.
I think
Dun
it's a really
dun
good
dun
desert
dun
song.
dun 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 dun.
I'm gonna say Sonic Riders and Metal Slug count, but 7 Rings in Hand's done.
Wow, even though they both have elements of
Even though they all
Arabian
have-
nature.
7 Rings in Hand doesn't have enough.
Even though they all have 7 rings.
Shut up. Shut up. Get up.
You want a staff job and you want a staff job. I don't care what I want.
I care. Shut up. Get up.
Yeah, we got to the point where me and my coworker, we can just quote anything from Spider-Man, and I fucking love it.
Oh,
I want
dude.
pictures of Spider-Man.
Do you know the game Spider Heck?
No.
Oh my god, very fun game.
Well, do you remember the game Stick Fight?
Sort of, yeah.
Well, Spider Heck is basically that, but you're playing as spiders. And the whole time I was playing with Danny, we were just making Spider-Man quotes.
It's actually really fun.
Who am I? You sure you want to know? The story of my life is not for the faint of heart.
I wouldn't want to fight me either.
I don't want to fight you, Flash. Come on, Flash. It was just an accident. My face breaking your teeth is... Wait.
I'm sorry?
my fist breaking your teeth, that's an accident.
My dick breaking your teeth, that's the accident.
Sugar gay, bro.
Yo, didn't he pass away recently?
No, that's the guy from Smash Mouth.
I thought Sugar Ray did too.
Maybe? I actually don't know.
I know Jimmy Buffett did.
Really? It's about damn time.
Yeah. Damn. What did he do, man? He made Margaritaville.
Oh!
He did?
Yeah.
I never heard of Margaritaville, so...
You never heard that song? Wasting away again in Margaritaville.
No, but I've heard that one, Tequila. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Tequila.
Junior, I remember the thing that I wanted to give a review on.
What?
Remember at the very beginning, I was like, God damn, I wanted to talk about something, but I don't remember. I just watched the newest Pinocchio movie that came out a little bit ago.
Oh, yeah.
With Benicio del Toro?
Yes.
Guillermo del Toro.
Whatever the fuck his name is, man. Guillermo, Benicio, they're both del Toros.
Oh my god.
Toro, Toro.
And actually, I'm going to have to give it an 8 out of 10. I was surprised, actually, how much I did enjoy it. And how dark the movie was.
Did you have to
Turn
turn on the
the
light?
I did. It was that bad.
He went for the more traditional approach, like a more accurate representation, right?
I think so. I guess. Like I never knew the real story of Pinocchio. But oh my gosh, dude! Like it was so fucking good. I really enjoyed it.
Okay, I might just have to watch it at some point.
I highly recommend that you guys watch it if you like that kind of stuff. It definitely had me with all my feelings. It made me laugh. It made me like actually be cringed or get like scared, like what the fuck, and it made me really sad towards the end.
Was that one 3D animated or was it stop motion?
Stop motion. And at first I was kind of like, only Tim Burton can really do it, but let's see. And it actually came out fucking great.
Oh, what do you mean only Tim Burton? Have you ever seen Wallace and Gromit?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
What? How dare you?
I thought it was pretty ugly.
What?
It's not flushed away.
Yeah, Flushed
Oh,
Away.
that's true, huh? I did like Flush Away. But the point is that, like, I'm not really a fan of stop motion because a lot of the times it just doesn't look good. The only other movie that I enjoyed, but just because the movie was really good, not the art, was Kubo and the Two Strings.
I mean, Kubo was good, like visually.
I didn't like it. It was like, okay. But the movie was good, like the story, so that's why I do like it.
You ever seen Robot Chicken?
That is shit. Don't even talk to me.
Don't
about
talk
that.
to me about Robot
What?
Chicken being shit.
Robot
It
Chicken's
was.
kind of funny.
Dude, that was my favorite show as a kid that I wasn't allowed to watch, but I watched anyways.
Okay,
Disclaimer.
we're talking about the art. Okay, that was on the show.
But it was still good.
I mean, yes, it was funny, but I didn't like the art.
Picky.
Technically, it's not art. It's dolls.
It is art.
It is an art.
It's art. That movie's fucking funny. If my daughter was old enough to understand that movie, I would have her be watching it.
Which movie?
Iron Giant.
Oh, that movie's not that funny.
You didn't realize you were quoting Iron Giant?
Not everything I say is a quote. I just said it is an art and a funny accent.
Oh, I thought you were quoting Iron Giant.
It's an act.
What even part of the movie is that? I don't remember that.
That's when Hogarth visits that dude in his scrap art, and Hogarth is like, "What the fuck is this?" He's like, "It's art," because he does like metal work.
But he doesn't say it like it's art, like how I did.
I just thought you were, and you just put like your own spin to it. Okay.
Spin to win.
My dude.
Exactly. Anyways, as we were.
So another soundtrack
Come.
in gaming that I really don't like is the Yoshi soundtrack. I think really fucking gets on my nerves.
Dude, yeah, only because Mitch has been playing it so much.
Dude, I fucking hate that shit so much.
It mocks me. I swear it fucking does.
It
Yeah.
totally reminds me of, do you guys remember Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine?
I do
I
actually.
remember the name, but I don't remember the game.
It's Puyo Puyo,
Oh,
but Sonic. And, there's actually a Game Gear version of the game. Because originally it was out on the Genesis, but when it came out for the Game Gear, the fucking music is so compressed, it sounds really bad.
Ooh.
Like ear piercing bad.
Yeah, it's pretty funny actually, but it's bad music.
You know what? There was another soundtrack I really didn't like, but I can't remember the name of the game. Do you remember,
How does it go?
Francisco, the name of the game where you play as like a mummy, but you can take your head off and like roll it and use it to attack?
Jesus Christ, man. You showed me this game once and I hated it.
Dude,
But I
can't
do
what it's
not
called.
remember the name.
It was so bad.
Was it something like Pharaoh something?
Was it like a knight, Junior?
The Pharaoh's
like
Curse.
the skeleton was like a knight?
No, it's a mummy.
Oh, it's a mummy. Oh,
Yeah, I can't remember what it was called for the fucking life of me, dude.
I'm trying to remember, but I can't put my finger on it. So you're probably gonna have to look that one up later.
SNES mummy game. Let's see what pops up when I type that in. Because I'm pretty sure it was a SNES game. And if not...
Well, while he's doing that, I started a new game, Francisco. And it's
game?
making me pull my hair. It's called Tunic.
Tunic? I've heard of that game.
It is so beautiful, but so frustrating. Like, oh my god. This is probably the furthest I've ever played a game that plays like Souls. Like Dark Souls and all that. And oh my god, dude. I seem to have a hard time learning from my mistakes.
Ah, so you're the problem.
I definitely am a problem.
You should focus on that first.
Like, I'm having a hard... How can I explain this? I have a short temper when it comes to, like, games.
Yeah.
In the sense that, like, I want to just do it. Like, I'm getting pissed. This is taking too long. I just need to get over it.
Right.
And because I'm like that, the game is like, ho ho, you didn't fucking learn, did ya? And I'm impatient. Instead of like waiting, I just go balls to the wall. And I'm taking a lot of heavy hits from that. So it just makes me more pissed. But I am still having fun once I finally like take a break. And I'm like, okay, I learned my lesson. I'm gonna do this. And then I finally I'm like, fuck, finally!
Well,
So.
in the end, we all play to have fun, right?
Exactly.
I guess.
I
don't
am
know.
having a lot of fun. There is a serious twist in the story that just happened that made me like gasp out loud, and I put my hand to my jaw. It's like my mouth.
In the Tunic story?
In the Tunic story, it literally made me do that.
I found it.
What is it?
It's called Decap Attack. And it was a Sega Genesis game.
Yep. I remember that.
God, that music was awful.
So bad.
If you want to play a challenging game, I highly recommend Tunic. It is super, super fun. The story is really good.
If I want to play a challenging game, I'm going to play Tetris.
If that's challenging for you, Francisco, you shouldn't play Tunic.
And I'm going to rage quit on the first mission.
Hey, don't sleep on Tetris, Ruby. Tetris is the perfect difficulty slider, okay? There is no other game that mimics becoming more difficult as you continue than Tetris. Salute, Claudia.
Oh, you have to look at the book!
I am really good at Tetris.
Tetris
so-
has the perfect difficulty curve.
No, I'm not saying it's a flawed game. I'm just saying that, to me, Tetris is kind of like a nice, relaxing game.
Yeah, if you never get faster, it is.
For me,
No,
it's
mine gets faster.
For me, Tetris is like... Me playing Tetris is that one dude who's playing Among Us and he's like fucking sweating. And he's just like... That's literally me playing Tetris.
Tetris 99.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
I love the new Tetris. It's so fucking cool.
But if you're gonna play a difficult game, I would recommend Lies of P. That's a great fucking game.
Oh, I've never seen Junior struggle in a video game until I seen him play this game.
Okay, but the question is it harder than like all the other Souls games?
It's harder than
Yes.
Dark Souls 3, that's for sure.
Is it harder than Elden Ring?
Elden Ring's tough to say, just because when it comes to Elden Ring, you could very easily just like leave an area, become overleveled somewhere else, and then come back. A boss like Malenia, I have not come across a boss that difficult quite yet in Lies of P. But overall, the way the game is, like, because it's a linear game like other traditional Souls-likes, so you reach certain areas and you're supposed to be at a particular level. So you're fighting these enemies at the designated level that you should be at, unless you decide to go and farm, which I haven't done. I haven't farmed at all. So I'm pretty sure I'm the level I'm supposed to be at, and there's a boss that I'm fighting that killed me in about 3 to 4 hits.
Yeah.
Damn. Did you take a drink of your Estus?
No, because that's not a thing in Lies of P, but I do heal.
Be
I
healing.
do be healing.
The only other Souls-like games that FromSoft has made that I've struggled more is Sekiro. That's just because Sekiro is so different that it's hard to adjust to if you're coming off of a game like Dark Souls.
Understandable.
But overall, Lies of P has been harder for me personally than Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 1, and Bloodborne. Sekiro has been more difficult overall in general. And Elden Ring, it just really depends on what level you are when you get to certain areas.
I see.
You know what's funny is that I asked him the same question. Because I was like, I want to play. How hard is it? He's like, it's the hardest Souls he's ever played. And I was like, well, that's not what I wanted to hear.
Well, you wanted something easy? Go play Mortal Shell, you fucking pleb.
They...
Play what?
Mortal Shell.
I don't know what that is. It's just...
It's a Souls-like game.
They are going to make the game easier again in the next patch. I watched a TikTok earlier today about somebody talking about the next patch that's going to be coming out for Lies of P. And there's also been DLC that's been announced for Lies of P, which I'm excited for. But essentially...
Are people complaining again?
I don't know if people... Actually, yes. For this one particular thing, people have been complaining. And so basically, Francisco, you know when you're playing a Dark Souls game and you get knocked to the ground, if you push B, you'll roll out of the ground back onto your feet.
Yeah.
But you can't do that in Lies of P. That's an ability that you need to eventually unlock.
That makes sense.
So people have been complaining that that should be a feature that you have right off the bat, and so they are going to implement that in the next patch.
What?
Okay,
Yeah.
but what's that ability gonna, like... What's gonna take its place in the shop, then?
They either need to put a different ability, or they need to rework it to where you have more iframes or something like that.
Well, that's kind of an odd thing to complain about. Like, if you can still buy it, then that should be a priority, unless it's, like, super fucking expensive.
It is kind of far down the tree, but I was able to get it before, like, the halfway point of my playthrough. Because I just kind of prioritized it. So
But
you
it's just
can
kind of like-
you can get it fairly quickly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like that's just part of the game. Like, hey, you want this? Then you can get it at this shop. Because there's just some games that you just go into ragdoll effect and that's it. Like, there's no getting around it kind of thing.
The only difference here, and I think it's the big reason why everybody was complaining, in other Souls-like games, when you get knocked down to the ground like that, typically you're invincible and you won't get hurt unless you stand back up or until you reach a certain amount of time. But in Lies of P, you're not. You can still get hit while you're on the ground and not able to roll away.
Shit. Oh, shit.
There's actually
Oh.
an enemy that I came across fairly early into the game. His whole gimmick is there's certain attacks in Lies of P that the enemy will glow red. And if they're doing that, you either need to get away from their attack range or you need to parry the attack to not take damage. He'll hit through your
Oh,
block, and if you try to roll, he'll hit through your iframes.
Oh, I just learned that. You just told me about that.
Yeah, so you can't dodge those attacks either. And there's one enemy that has a red attack. If you get hit by it, it throws you on the ground, and then he'll follow up with 5 more jabs to your back. And depending on how much health you have, it'll just straight up kill you.
Oh my god.
That sounds like trash.
Is it optional?
Yeah, they're optional
Just
enemies.
like enemy? Oh, well.
They're mini bosses. Or no. The one I'm thinking of is not a mini boss. It's just like a kind of tough enemy. But I found a way to just cheese them so I can kill them without them even touching me.
Well,
But
there you go. That's what players just need to fucking do. Like,
it's
you just
Let-
figure a way out.
Let's face it, if there's an optional boss in a Souls game, it's not optional.
pretty much. So far, I've killed all the optional bosses I've come across. I don't know if I've missed any or not, just because I don't want to look anything up till after I beat the game.
Fair
yeah,
enough.
you don't want to spoil yourself on something. But well, I mean, let's see if this will help, because it just seems like people have been complaining a lot about this game.
Yeah, I'm sad that I'm already playing it after the 1.2.0 version is out, because they've already nerfed some of the bosses' health and damage, which is kind of upsetting. I wanted to fight them at like their full, health.
Because the whole point of this game is supposed to be difficult. Like, this is the most difficult game. Like, let it hold true to its fucking...
I'm here
word.
to get my shit rocked.
Yeah, it is a pretty fucking hard boss. A small spoiler for one of the boss fights. Ruby, you saw me do this earlier. There's a boss fight you come across where you get triple ganked. It's a 3v1.
Oh, yeah.
And then after you kill 2 of them and you get down to the last one, a 4th one shows up.
Surprise, motherfucker.
God damn, this is the fucking Godskin duo all over again. I hated that boss.
Pretty much, yeah.
Junior was so pissed. He was like, "What the fuck?"
No, I wasn't.
No, I just like to exaggerate.
But yeah, Liza P,
But
great
it did
game.
suck.
It did. It took me quite a few
10
attempts.
10 out of 10.
So far, dude, it kind of is so far. The only thing I don't really like is that the dodge roll is kind of ass, but I've been just playing through the whole game parrying, kind of like Sekiro, you know? And it just, I'm doing just as fine with that.
It's funny because my coworker said he doesn't like Liza P, but now I feel like it's just because of a skill issue.
It could be. It could
The
be
art-
because he's used to Dark Souls games, and the dodge roll in Liza P is really bad.
Yeah, that's probably just it.
He just needs to
The
play it
art
like it's
is-
Sekiro.
The art is so beautiful, dude, for that game. Like, that's what got me interested in the first place. And the story, because I've been, like, checking in with Junior, like, so how's the story? Or what's happening in this and
Are
that?
you winning, son?
Oh, dude. I kind of wish I didn't ask, because there's a big, huge thing that just got revealed that I wish I would have known, like, had a natural reaction figuring it out on my own.
Yeah.
Damn. Jalapeno is actually not Pinocchio's father.
Jalapeno.
Jalapeno?
Yeah, Jethro, whatever his name is.
Geppetto.
Geppetto!
Gosh.
Yes, you've never seen Pinocchio.
You saw it in Spanish.
I've actually never seen Pinocchio, but I have seen the commercial for it in Spanish.
Oh my fucking
Soy
god.
un niño de verdad.
Oh my god.
Anyways, yeah, really good. Junior looks like he's having fun playing it, and I personally want to play it because it looks like fun.
Yeah.
But do you really?
I do. I'm just scared shitless because Junior said it's the hardest game, and I was like,
Yeah, but it's probably not the hardest game you've ever played in your entire life.
it actually probably the hardest game I've ever played right now is a tie between Hollow Knight and Tunic.
Sonic Spinball.
Hollow Knight is only difficult if you want to like complete the entire Final Pantheon.
That's why
But
it's
if
difficult.
if you just want to do like the, like the main game, it's not that hard.
I think it's hard because, well, I had to learn, of course, everything and master it, right? Like the nail jumping shit. Like, that was a bitch. And, like I said, my problem is that I get pissed off when I can't do something the first run. And Hollow Knight is about learning, again. And I wouldn't learn.
That's how all Souls likes are. You gotta learn.
See? That's why I'm gonna fucking struggle.
You gonna learn today.
Dude, I'm gonna be stressed the fuck out playing this goddamn game.
Oh, yes, you will. No difficulty slider here.
That's okay.
Every time you say that, I think of that fucking South Park. What is it? The Stick of Destiny or something?
Stick of
where
Truth?
Your difficulty, yeah, the Stick of Truth, where your difficulty depends on like the color of your skin.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. I do remember that.
Yeah, like the easiest mode is like your character's white, but if the blacker you are, it gets harder difficulty.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's a good game.
You played it?
No. But I watched PewDiePie play through it.
Oh. I heard that there's a really hard boss in one of the South Park games, but the boss is literally the Morgan Freeman.
It could be from the second game.
I'd like to know the story behind that, but I guess it'll have to wait.
Yeah, the only reason
Because it is very late.
Yeah, I was just gonna say before we get off, the only reason why I never played the game myself was because at the time, one, didn't have any money, and two, I don't really like South Park. I didn't really like it growing up, and even today, I've never gone back to like watch it or anything. So I just watched PewDiePie play through it, and that was enough for me. I don't need to play it myself, but maybe if I get it for like $10 one of these days, I will.
Yeah, South Park isn't really my thing either. I don't like the art style.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't really like the comedy either. Some of the comedy is kind of just like
Cringy.
childish.
Fair enough.
Childish, like it's not funny.
Childish, like the show looks like it was meant for like teenagers. It's not really like highbrow humor per se.
Oh, I see. Like Family Guy.
Yeah, like Family Guy.
Hey, some Family Guy jokes are pretty funny.
Some of them are, yeah.
That's what we're saying. That's what we're saying.
But yeah,
That Family Guy is funny.
I didn't really watch a lot of Family Guy or South Park or Futurama or anything like that.
I think Futurama is the one that I couldn't really get behind on.
I didn't like Bender. He was really annoying.
Hey, isn't Bender the same dude that voices Jake from Adventure Time?
I have no idea.
That would be really shocking because they sound nothing alike.
Voice actors can change their name.
They sound
They can
exactly
change
the
their
same. What do you
voice.
mean?
Look at fucking shit, Tara Strong and Timmy Turner.
That's
I
different.
never
That's a woman.
The point is that you can change your voice.
Yeah, but she's exempt from that.
Oh, okay.
Because Tara Strong is just beyond, like, talent.
Okay, I looked it up and it is the same voice actor.
Oh, God.
They sound exactly alike.
There you go. When's the last time you heard Jake's voice?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Like maybe 5 years ago.
See, you gotta listen to them back to back now these days, and you'll see what I mean.
You know what? I just might have to.
His name is I already forgot. John DiMaggio.
Cena?
And his name is John Cena.
Well, unfortunately, we gotta end it here, folks.
Says who?
Says my daughter.
Is she sleepy yet?
Ha, nope, I hear her awake.
Alrighty then. Well, any last second things you guys want to talk about real quick?
Drink water because one of my coworkers almost had a cardiac problem because she was dehydrated.
Oh, shit.
So drink your water. Drink
Yes.
Just because we're going to a dry season does not mean you can skip on water.
You have to drink 60 milliliters of water per day.
I tend to drink around 2 gallons.
That, I think, is beyond 60 milliliters, so good job.
I pee a lot throughout the day.
Is it clear?
Sometimes.
Good enough for me.
Yes, drink water, especially if you live in a desert like we do.
Yeah, this place fucking sucks.
I mean, we didn't say that, but yes.
Yo, actually,
Provide.
speaking of desert, real quick. Yo, do you guys know what the largest desert in the world is?
Yeah, the Gobi Desert.
I thought it was the Mojave.
No. It's the Sahara Desert.
Okay. What's your guess, Ruby?
I thought it was the Mojave Desert.
Okay, you're both wrong. It's the Antarctic.
That's not a desert.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, technically, it does fit the definition of a desert.
A desert is a place where it
Sand?
doesn't rain, and it does not rain in the Arctic.
That is stupid. There is no desert. No, there is no sand in the fucking Arctic.
It just happens to be that places that don't rain have sand, right? Because no vegetation lives there. But because the Antarctic is freezing, instead of having sand, they have ice. But it does not rain.
I'm going to bed.
Yeah, the definition of a desert is just a place where it has where it's dry, it doesn't rain, and there's no vegetation. Which the Antarctic meets all those requirements.
That's stupid.
That's stupid.
That's skewing the entire reality of deserts to begin with.
You never heard of an ice desert?
No, actually, you made that up
Ever-
just now.
It's called ice cream.
You ever seen the
You shut the fuck up, man. You just made that shit up right now.
No, but it's for real though. You can look it up.
I don't want to.
All right. Well,
He's like, God damn it.
thank you for
I'm gonna
joining
live in-
us on this episode of the.
I'm gonna live in ignorant bliss.
Sorry, we've been gone for so long. A lot of shit happened.
Yes,
Well,
the plan
we're
is there should be 2 episodes that come out before this one. My plan is to get them all out basically at the same time.
Oh, yeah. Happy Halloween, by the way.
Yeah, we missed that.
Oh yeah, Halloween. Where were you guys for Halloween?
We
I
were
was
here.
a kitty cat. No, he said what? What?
Oh, asleep.
We were.
I like that answer.
I was. I went to bed early because we left at 5 in the morning the next day to Mexico.
Yeah, that's
Damn,
true.
son.
But yeah,
Alrighty.
thanks for joining us on today's episode. The next one will come out at the regular weekly schedule that we're supposed to be on. Now that we're back, all of our events are done and everything. We're gonna hammer it out.
Well, a busy time of year is coming for us, so we've got family coming from out of country or out of state.
Out of mind.
Yes, from the East Coast, we got family coming over. So we'll see how that turns out.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe we'll get him on the pod. We'll see.
Oh, he would love that.
I'm sure he's got some stories.
Yeah, happy place.
All right.
Ooh.
Well, that's it for this one. Catch you in the next. Have a good night.
Good night.
See you later.